attack in the third quarter, but you're up by 7. I understand that you're up by 3, I'm sorry, but you're trying to preserve, but you want to attack. I mean, isn't that, there's a fine line balance there?
Preserve what?
You're up 3,
yes.
And you're trying to preserve that lead, so you don't want to be overly aggressive offensively.
Yeah, I don't think we're trying to preserve the lead. We're trying to continue to find ways to score, right, and prevent them from scoring. And that's our mindset. Is that we can't preserve anything. We got to continue with that. We got to be able to run the football, right? And that wasn't something we were able to do as well as we were in the second half, as well as we were in the first half. And so that's what we really got to improve.
Not having Jared Patterson had to contribute to that.
It did. I mean, we'll go back and we'll watch the film. I mean, obviously, when you don't have an All-American out there, there's not just a physical loss, but there's the mental and emotional loss that you lose with not having an All-American, a 2-year captain on the field. But I'm proud of those young men. I'm proud of Kristofik, and I think Carmody got in there and played well. We'll learn from it, but if you can't handle having a loss of one guy, then we're not going to be able to win many games.
And were you confident going into the game with Tyler? I mean, Tyler Butler, the moment did not look too big for him. Were you confident that he was going to enter the game and start that way?
Yeah, that's why we named him the starter. I'm pleased with him. The biggest thing I'm pleased with is 0 turnovers. You know, and he got hit a couple times and hurt his ankle a little bit, and continue to be tough, and continue to run the ball, continue to try to throw the ball where he wanted to throw it. He's going to be a really good football player.
You said you battled for 2.5 quarters. What made the difference at that point?
They battled the entire game, and I want to make sure that I say that. We didn't execute late in the game that we had to. We didn't execute the way we needed to. We had a challenge to win the fourth quarter. We didn't win the fourth quarter. They scored with 13 seconds left in the third, and they scored again in the fourth, and we didn't respond. We didn't keep them out of the end zone. I think they had 4 big plays, 4 rushing big plays in the fourth quarter. And that is a harbor for defense. If you're giving up big plays in running the ball to an offense and running the ball, that kills the defense. So we got to finish. We got to be able to finish and execute in the fourth quarter.
Far left, Pete Sampson.
There was a play, I think, Mills got CJ on the move to his left. Kaiser closed in, and he still hit the side. Was that like a backbreaker? Like
he hit 3 or 4 of those. He was going out of bounds, and I'm looking at him, and in my mind, I'm saying, there's no way that's a completion. He's not doing completions. Hats off to him, and there's a reason why he's a Heisman Trophy candidate. He's a heck of a football player. And he made a really good team.
when you talk about finishing, that's kind of a big word, but like how do you do that? How do you learn how to finish?
You got to be able to just, you want to say it's a mindset, but you got to go back and look and say, okay, where weren't we able to execute offensively, defensively, and special teams? Late in the game, we had some 3 and outs, had an offensive pass interference call, late in the game. Defensively, again, I just said 4 big plays running the ball. We have to stop the running. Late in the game, we knew they were running, we weren't able to stop it. And that's someplace that we have to improve that. But again, I'm proud of those guys because they fought the territory.
Front right, Mike.
I think Tyler had some chunk plays on first down, obviously, the first to start the game. But then there was a stretch where first down calls, there was 8 out of 9, I think, were run. Would you like to see a little more variety there, or was it just the standard we think?
That's exactly what we wanted to do. That was our plan going into the game. We were to control the clock, limit their offensive possessions, and run the football. That was our mindset for this game. That's what our keys particularly were. And we executed. It's a 10-7 game, again, until seconds left in the third quarter. So we knew we weren't going to try to outscore. We were going to have a plan to try to control the ball, run the ball, keep the clock running, and limit their offensive possessions. And again, we executed until all of a sudden we had to get into the passing game, and we go 3 and out, and we just didn't finish the way we wanted to.
Back row, Peter.
Coach, Audric played really well in the first half. We didn't see him as much in the second. Was that by design, or?
No, I think we have packages for him and packages for Diggs, Logan, and packages for Tyree, and all of a sudden you get behind, in the third, and you start trying to do some different things, throwing the ball, and it's probably why you didn't see him really much in the fourth. We couldn't afford to run the ball as much. We had to start throwing the ball. We were behind. So that's probably why you didn't see him as much.
Front left Patrick Eagle.
I know this is probably part of finishing too, and when you look at the fourth quarter on defense, but overall, how do you feel like your defense played, and how did you value that?
I thought they played really well until those last two series, right? The last series of the third, and then that touchdown series of the fourth. I thought they played really well. To hold that offense to 7 points until the end of the third quarter is a huge accomplishment. Again, we're not in for moral victory, man. We got to look at it and say, okay, where do we got to improve at? Right? They did a great job. Coach Gordon did an unbelievable job. Called a great game. They played their tails off. But it still goes back. They scored 14 points with a quarter and seconds left in the game. And that's where, to me, our focus has to be.
Coach, what were your points of emphasis, both offensively and defensively, at halftime to your team?
You know, offensively, the same thing. Do not turn the ball over. Right? Take care of the football. Try to continue to run the ball vertically and create some misdirection and shots like we did in the first half. And we were doing a good job. I thought the one drive in the second half, probably the first or second drive in the second half, I told Tom we did a really good job milking the clock. We ended up punting the ball, and I was pleased with that. You know, but then all of a sudden their offense goes out and scores, and then now you're down. And so we got to say, okay, now we got to throw the ball. We got to do some different things. And, you know, we don't convert, and then they go down and score again, and now you're down 10. So that's kind of what it means.
You had to be happy with the performance of your specialists in the game. The kicking game and the punting game both showed up pretty significantly. Any comments?
Yeah, I think they both, you know, Groupie hit the very first field goal, which is a great confidence booster. Sot came in and did a really good job, you know, punting the ball. You know, we did a really good job. You know, you look at the special teams units as a whole, we got to improve. You look at the kickoff coverage unit, did a pretty good job there, but the kickoff return unit is a place we gotta get better. You know, if they're going to put the ball in play, and we're going to return it, we got to get outside the 20.
Coach, back here. You guys didn't know what to expect, I guess, exactly what to expect from Jim Knowles in that defense. But what did you see out of it today, and was it what you were expecting?
You know, it wasn't being on the headset. I didn't hear that, oh, they're giving us something that we haven't planned for. You know, we had a good beat on what they were doing. Again, it just came down to execution. And, you know, again, did a good job. Did a good job. Scored 10 points. We were rushing the ball. We were controlling the clock. But you got to be able to finish. And if you're in a situation where you got to throw it, and you got to be able to finish. And that's something we didn't do.
How did the penalties in the first half, I guess, affect you guys as well?
Yeah, it was, I'm trying to think back to all the penalties in the first half, but we got to, obviously, we can't hurt Notre Dame. That's a big point of emphasis for us. I know we had the OPI in the second half. You know, again, the use of the time, we got to be able to say where timeouts is something that I wasn't happy with in the second half. You know, how do we use those timeouts because we couldn't get lined up or something was, you know, miscommunication. We got to make sure we save those timeouts.
We have time for one more.
It looked like both coaches were kind of playing it safe, especially on like the fourth and short situations. Is that just a week one, don't try to do too much? What went into those close decisions there?
Top for us was a point of emphasis for Ohio State. You know, not week one as much as versus team we had to try to win it out of field possession. And so, you know, if it was 4th and 1, 4th and 2, or we're in plus territory, we wanted to win without a field possession, so we decided to punt. And again, I thought we did a good job of trying to control that field possession. Those 2 long drives late in the game ended up getting us.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach.